Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about the Diligence Coins shop. I wanted to tell you a few items in this shop that are worth buying and a few items that are not worth buying. This is going to be very good for those of you who are brand new to the game. I'm also actually brand new to ArcheAge Unchained, and I'm recording this video at a time in which there are some rumors that all of us are going to get 300 Diligence Coins for free. Basically, they messed up with the Arc Pass, they removed it, and now they want to compensate us with the one thing that people were very keen on getting from the Arc Pass quests, and that is Diligence Coins. Now that you know what Diligence Coins is, you can open the menu from right here. This is the shop and it's Diligence, one of the two shops in ArcheAge, Diligence and Credits. Today I want to talk about Diligence because we might actually get these 300, maybe not all at once, maybe in stages, who knows, maybe we're not even going to get them, they're going to change their minds. However, if we do or don't, doesn't really matter, you are going to get Diligence Coins in the game, and I want to help you make a bit smarter decision on what to buy from them. There's a lot of very interesting things that you can get from the Diligence shop. I said I'm going to name you three that are super important for you to keep in mind. The first one is this pair of wings, and that is because people in ArcheAge, the players that know what they're doing, value the turning left and right of the glider and the ability to stay longer in the air very much, more than anything else, more than how it looks or something like that. So this glider in particular is pretty expensive in terms of Diligence Coins. I told you they might give us 300 for free, and this is actually 4. So it's quite expensive, but it's possibly worth it if you are into gliding, if you do things that you use your glider a lot for, like for example, I don't know, PvP on water or open world PvP or stuff like that. It might be very important for you. The turning, the special skill there is what makes this glider very good. Teleport left, teleport right, and takeoff. These skills are very nice and allow you to use your glider more efficiently, to stay more in the air, right? That's the point of the glider. There's all sorts of pet accessories, things that you equip as armor on your pet, and it makes your pet better. Not only it makes your pet better, but for example, if you get these kinds of pets, the plushies, you can equip items on them that give you as the owner of the pet some buffs. Like for example, this one right here, you equip it on your plushie and it decreases the owner's underwater gathering time by 5%, right? So it's something that makes your life a little bit easier. Not that you're gonna do a lot of underwater farming, but just saying there's other things that you can put on these plushies that increases some of your crafting proficiencies, like cooking for example. This one increases the owner's move speed by 3% when they are within 15 meters of the pet. So see, something that's pretty useful, pretty nice in specific situations. If you want to spend this, you need to spend this, the accessory Diligence Coins, and also the 60 for the pet, for the plushie, because these are accessories for plushies. That's about it from this page, guys. Nothing else that I would like to actually talk about. You can look through them yourself and see if there's something that you really cannot live without, then definitely get it. The hearing growth is the second item that I want to put in my top 3 items from Diligence Coins, and it is this one right here. You get 2 of these labor regeneration potions for 10 Diligence Coins. This is a very nice item at a very nice price. Labor, I don't need to go into it, but if you're brand new to the game, same as me, labor is one of the main resources in the game. You can do anything, almost anything, without labor or without caring about it, but you can never finish something without having labor. Even if you grind mobs and you get coin purses, yes, you can get them, but opening them and getting what's inside takes labor. So anyway, labor is very important, and this item right here is also in the top 3 items that are actually worth your Diligence Coins. The more you use this particular potion when you buy it with Diligence Coins, there is no limit on how many you can buy. You can just buy as many as you have Diligence Coins. But the more you pop them during the same day before the reset of the servers next day morning, the fewer labor it gives. So you start by getting 1000 if you pop one, then you get 995 if you pop the second, or 990, and so on and so forth. It just decreases the more you pop them, right? From this page there are other notable items, like for example this one that increases the honor point gains during war for quests by 50%, 30 minutes. This is a nice thing also because honor is another currency that in ArcheAge Unchained is very useful. Lucky Elixir increases drop rate. Well, if you're a new player to the game, you're probably not gonna do any, let's say, dungeon that is worth popping one of these pots and spending diligence coins on. But when you get to, well, maybe the library dungeon, if you just get there with your gear score, but after that there might be dungeons in which you might actually want to pop one of these, but for now, for the beginning, there's no need to worry about it. This is why it's not in my top 3. Elixir of Vocation, why not? I absolutely love Vocation badges myself. I don't know, I'm just kind of attracted to them and the things that they sell from them. Very appreciated, and this is something definitely worth it for me personally. See, it's not in my top 3, but I still appreciate this item. Tempering Charms, these are items that you use as an extra when you want to temper your gear or armor. Your armor or weapon, sorry. Tempering means plussing it, right? Adding pluses to your gear in general. But before you get to plus 20 and you want to move on from there, there's no need to use these tempering solutions to increase your chance of success, because before 20, from plus 1 to plus 19, it's pretty okay to do it without, so there's no need to spend so much also, by the way, diligence on it. Definitely something to gather diligence for if you're taking ArcheAge hardcore and you know you're gonna play 6 months from now, because you might get to that point and you might want to use these, yeah. Other than that, nothing else that I want to mention in this particular video. In the luxury tab, we also have the third item that I want to put in my top 3, and the last one that I want to really put up there, and it's this expansion scroll right here. It costs 50 diligence coins, and it increases the space, that the number of spots that you have in your bag, right? It's just a bag expansion thing. You got one for free with purchasing any pack of ArcheAge Unchained, and from here you can get more and more and more, as much diligence as you want to spend. This is an item that is definitely worthwhile from the beginning to the end, or not to the end when you don't want more bag space. The bound management title, this is actually an item that I personally find very interesting. Not top 3 material, but just saying, very interesting in general. Maybe for later on when, I don't know, servers get merged and there is more people fighting over land, and you have a very nice spot of land that you can sell for thousands of gold, and there you go, you use one of these instead of doing it the other way, right, as it's used to crafting. Bound tax certificate, this is an item that you should never ever buy in a million years. I know you're low on labor, but you'd rather craft these certificates yourself at your scarecrow, or in the worst case scenario, just buy these potions. They give you 1000 labor each, and with 2 of these you can craft what, 2000 7, 8 bound tax certificates. There is absolutely no need for you to buy them from here. They're very expensive, and it's just not an item that should be in the shop regardless. This one right here, this is also for swimming speed, for example. Equip on a submarine to increase its moving speed. So when you have a submarine, you know, why not spend 80 diligence? But by the time you have a submarine, you have a lot of diligence also, right? In the housing tab, we have this item right here, which is very interesting as well. It provides 100 slots of storage inside your house. So you get a house, you build it, and then you place this furniture item, and you get 100 slots of storage. 100 slots of storage is a lot of storage. So if you're the type of person that I don't know, that just does not need a lot of items in his backpack, but has a lot of items that you always get occasionally when you craft or whatever from your house, then definitely one of these is a little bit more expensive than 3 of those bag upgrade tickets, but it gives 100 slots, while 4 of those bag upgrade tickets give what, 40 slots. So this is more value for the buck, more bang for the buck in that sense, if you don't need actual inventory bag space, yeah. Other than that, I don't want to mention anything else from here. These were all the items that I wanted to talk about, guys. There is another section called image, and there are some pretty Kappa skins here. Not really so attractive for me to spend 20 diligence on, at least not at the moment of this video, when the game is fresh, people are new, and we need to do other things more important, like for example this labor point potion or the expansion scroll here, right? These are more important things for now. I don't believe that there's ever in the history of ArcheAge gonna be a time in which I'm gonna have so many diligence coins left over from somewhere that I'm gonna afford to buy stuff from here. So I believe this can be just easily removed, because eventually when I'm gonna be done with needing labor for stuff, then I'm gonna start needing these tempering things, then my mount things, and so on and so forth. So it just goes on and on. So diligence coins, a very precious resource. I advise you to spend it wisely, to keep it, right, rather than spend it just on impulse one night, because you never know when you're going to need some of these or some of that or some of this, depending on what content you do, what you change to, what you plan to do with your class, what guild you join and they do this and you don't have that particular thing to get more out of it, and so on and so forth. So probably the second most precious resource in ArcheAge, diligence coins, besides the labor points, right? That's about it from me, guys. I hope this video was useful. Remember, if you want to buy ArcheAge Unchained, there is a link in the description below. It's my own referral link. It helps me out and it's really appreciated. If you click that, it takes you straight to the buy page and you buy the game from there. I'm gonna see you really soon, in just a couple of days, guys. I wish you lots of fun in ArcheAge, and yeah, stay safe. Lots of love.